The Oppo Find X series has consistently pushed the boundaries of smartphone technology, blending aesthetic innovation with photographic prowess. With its late 2025 launch, the Oppo Find X9 arrives not just as an iterative update, but as a significant statement on what a flagship phone should be. It trades the curved screens and central camera Oreo of its predecessors for a new, flatter design language, a game-changing battery, and a powerhouse processor. After a week with the device, it's clear that the Find X9 is a formidable contender, though not without its quirks. Design and display. The first thing you notice about the Find X9 is its new design. Gone are the gentle curves. In their place is a flat-edged aluminum frame and a flat display, giving the phone a decidedly more boxy and assertive feel, reminiscent of other modern flagships. The camera module has migrated from the center to a more conventional rectangular housing in the top left corner. At 7.99mm thick and 203G, it feels solid and premium, with a matte glass back that resists fingerprints well. It also carries a robust IP68/IP69 rating for dust and water resistance. The display is, in a word, stunning. The Find X9 sports a 6.59-inch AMOLED panel with a 1256 by 2760 pixel resolution. The bezels are a standout feature by being almost non-existent, with Oppo claiming a symmetrical 1.15mm bezel on all sides. This creates an incredibly immersive, all-screen experience. With a 120Hz refresh rate, 3840Hz PWM dimming for eye comfort, and a staggering peak brightness of 3600 nits, the screen is exceptionally smooth, vibrant, and usable in any lighting condition. One minor drawback is that the standard Find X9 lacks the LTPO technology of its Pro sibling, meaning the refresh rate is not fully adaptive. Protection is top-notch with Corning's Gorilla Glass 7i. Finally, Oppo has integrated a new 3D ultrasonic fingerprint scanner, which is noticeably faster and more reliable than previous optical sensors. Camera. Oppo's partnership with Hasselblad continues, and the Find X9's camera system is both powerful and versatile. The phone features a triple 50-megapixel setup on the rear. Main camera, 50MP, f/1.6, OIS, Sony LYT-808 sensor. Ultra-wide, 50MP, f/2.0, 120 degrees FOV, with autofocus for macro. Telephoto, 50MP, f/2.6, OIS, 3x optical zoom. Powered by Oppo's new Lumo image engine and a dedicated true color spectral sensor, the Find X9 delivers photos with outstanding dynamic range, clarity, and, true to its name, exceptionally accurate colors. The main sensor captures a huge amount of light, and the Hasselblad color science provides a beautiful, natural look. The 3x telephoto is sharp and consistent, and the high-resolution ultra-wide doubles as a capable macro lens. On the front, a 32MP sensor handles selfies with ease. Video has also seen a major upgrade, with the rear cameras capable of shooting 4K at 30, 60, and even 120 frames per second, while the front camera supports 4K at 60 frames per second. Software and performance. The Find X9 is one of the first phones to ship with the MediaTek Dimensity 9500, a flagship 3nm chipset. Paired with 12GB or 16GB of LPDDR5X RAM and ultra-fast UFS 4.1 storage, the phone is an absolute performance beast. In daily use, it is flawlessly smooth. Apps open instantly, multitasking is seamless, and demanding games run at max settings without a stutter. This performance is managed by ColorOS 16, running on top of Android 16. The OS is fluid, well-optimized, and packed with useful AI features like AI Recorder for live summaries. Best of all, Oppo is promising an industry-leading 5 years of major OS updates and 6 years of security patches, matching the best support on the market. Battery life. If there is one truly revolutionary feature, it's the battery. The Find X9 packs a colossal 7,025 mAh battery, a capacity made possible by Oppo's third-generation silicon-carbon battery technology. This isn't just a number. It translates to genuine 2-day and sometimes 3-day battery life for moderate users. Even with heavy use, I struggled to kill this phone in a single day. Oppo also claims it will retain 80% of its health even after 5 years. When you do need to charge, it's incredibly fast. The phone supports 80-watt SuperVOOC wired charging and 50-watt AIRVOC wireless charging, getting you from near empty to full in around 30 to 40 minutes. Connectivity and more. The Find X9 is future-proofed with Wi-Fi 7, Bluetooth 6.0, full 5G band support, and an infrared port. It also includes excellent stereo speakers. However, it has one baffling omission. The USB-C port is limited to USB 2.0 speeds. For a flagship phone in late 2025, this is a significant bottleneck for anyone transferring large files, especially 4K 120 frames per second video. A new addition is the Snap Key, a customizable button on the side for launching apps or shortcuts, which is a welcome touch. The Oppo Find X9 is a confident and powerful flagship. It redefines expectations for battery life in a slim device and delivers top-tier performance, a beautiful display, and a highly capable camera system. Its long-term software support is a huge selling point. While it's not perfect, the lack of a faster USB-C port is a genuine disappointment. It gets almost everything else right. This is a phone built for power users who demand performance and, above all, want a battery that simply will not quit.